Okay, and we are live, everybody. Welcome, everybody dropping in to us, visiting with us at Crypto Labs. We like it, we love it. Who do we got with us today? It's Arne. He's first out tonight. Good evening, my man. He's actually from a town called Jæren in Norway. It's on the west coast of Norway. And we have Isha, he's from the capital, Oslo. And we have this guy, Kim Norge, Vidar. And Karina, Jodar is on it. He's been eating something today. That's nice. We have Dim Sung. He's from a town called Gjøvik. And we got moderators. It was not possible to do live streams like this without moderators. Thank you, Bea. Welcome. And Lars is dropping in along with Vigdis. And most important of all, so we have been talking about fractionalizing NFTs. I think it's about 6 or 8 months ago when we kind of just started to like sniff it out there in the crypto space, and we had to dig into it. And then actually recently we heard rumors about Nibbl NFTs. And then we got, as usual, we get curious. And on Wednesday, we have what is called, let's say, the theme for a live stream, NFT evening. So we, out of nowhere, we dig out Pratham. Hello, welcome. How are you doing?
Thanks a lot, Ken. That was a nice intro, actually. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. You're great. I don't know, but here in Norway, we are actually having a summer. We don't have ice and snow all the time. We are not so lucky like you guys that has a decent temperature all the way. But I have to start. I do with everybody that I bring on board here. That takes time. By the way, thank you for taking the time, Pratham. Pratham, who are you and where are you from?
Yeah, so basically, I'm Pratham and Jane. I'm like 19 years old. I'm based in Chennai, which is in the southern part of India. So basically, I'm a student. I don't call like I go to college, but not much focus in it, to be honest. And so basically, I just started off, in crypto space around like 6 to 8 months ago, through actually NFT giveaway. So what happened is like I was just scrolling through Twitter.
Giveaway, nice.
Yeah, so I was like just scrolling through Twitter, and there was an artist. He was like, paste your MetaMask address, and you'll get a free NFT. So like that triggered my curiosity. Like before that, I had a thing in mind that NFTs are for like rich people, and it just you can buy it for thousands of dollars and sell it for thousands of dollars. Like it doesn't it has got nothing to do with me. So when I got this giveaway thing, I was like, why is this guy even giving an NFT for free? It was basically an art piece of him, which he had created like 100 200 editions of it, and he was like casually giving it away. So that triggered my curiosity, and from like there on I started learning more about what I started learning from the base, like where did blockchain come from and why is Bitcoin so valuable, if it's like only digital, and what is the value basically. So from there on I learned Web3, and around March I stumbled upon Nibbl via referral from my friend, and from there on, like I'm just into Nibbl, trying to grow Nibbl every day and bring fractionalization of NFTs mainstream. Yeah, this is me.
Cool. How about that? So your way into crypto, was it like just first NFTs? Did you have any interest for Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano, or had you heard anything about that before you kind of got the NFT? Or was it just, wow, I got something free from the internet, and what is it? Oh, it's an NFT, and then we start studying about blockchain. How did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know about it?
So basically, around 2020 and 2021, the buzz around crypto started coming in, and we were on in lockdown, having our phone with us 24/7, like just scrolling through different social media applications, and everywhere. What do you see? You see crypto.
Mm.
Uh, during those times, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had like I just knew that there was something called Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but didn't even like know the base and stuff of it. And actually I didn't never traded in cryptocurrencies before that, like since like just I did not do enough research on it.
Huh?
I just like I feel like I should have started it early on, but I just traded it away. So
At least you didn't need to buy on the top, you saved some money there.
exactly. We
So
didn't buy
cool.
it before the crash.
Yeah, and so this is yeah, it's for the people here, for you to know that we have this bad habit. We drag people out of bed early in the morning in Australia. We keep people late up in the evening. And by the way, what time is it in India now, where you are?
It's around 12:40 a.m.
Oh shit! It's in the middle of the night. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, um, so I'm just thinking out loud. Here in Norway, it's a Western country. There's a total different economic. People feel safe, and you know, if uh, if you screw up, here in Norway, the government steps in. We have high taxes, and at least they take minimum care of you. We have free school and stuff like that. But in India, the situation, let's say, between trying to keep something store of value
Yeah,
and cryptocurrency and fiat is totally different, isn't it? Is
exactly.
how much the currency there is rupees, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah, it's rupees.
rupees. Yeah. So how? Let's say you are have a good education, then you probably are in debt as well because you have to pay for school in India, or is it free?
Uh, during like if you're it depends upon which school you're going in.
Uh
For
huh.
private schools, there is a fee structure, and people
That sounds
people
expensive.
pay.
Private.
Yeah, exactly. And government like throughout India, the government schools, the education there is free for everyone. So
Nice,
you
nice,
don't
nice.
need to pay for it. Yeah.
Cool. And when it comes to like store of value and like saving up and like keeping, uh, I don't know, but I've been to Asia and they are very fixed around gold. Is it the same
Exactly.
in India? Isn't it?
Yeah,
Gold
yeah,
is
yeah.
that is like store of value.
So when you like look at the Indian history and the Indian culture, basically, gold has like been a significant part of the country. Actually,
Mm.
we had a lot more gold in our country, and people in generally in weddings in India, there is a tradition of wearing more gold and stuff, and gold is like actually seen as a also store of value, and also something for the women to
Real
like
true
it's
real true
yeah,
value.
yeah,
Yeah.
real true value, exactly. So yeah,
Cool.
people in India, hold gold and stuff. It's a normal tradition. Even during festivals and stuff, people actually go and buy gold. Basically, so yeah,
Yeah.
like
And
that's a
that's
tradition.
yeah, and that's so cool because when you come to the Western countries,
Yeah,
uh, uh, the very rich people they understand, the very smart and high educated people they understand the value of gold.
yeah,
But let's say for 80% of the people living in the Western country, so gold, that's just something you show off, have the chain and
yeah, yeah,
but they don't understand the connection between something that
mhm,
looks nice towards actually purchasing power. And
yeah,
that's
exactly.
yeah, but and that's so very fascinating because when it comes to crypto, at least here in Western, when I try to explain somebody about Bitcoin
Mm.
and absorbing purchasing power,
Yeah.
many people don't understand it. But
Yeah.
if I talk to someone in Turkey or India or Asia, they get it instantly. They understand that, and it's digital. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, like, since it's in the roots itself, right? From the start itself, you're like, uh, when you're young, you're taught how to invest in gold and stuff, and how valuable is gold basically.
Mm,
So since it's there from the start itself, it goes on with them throughout their life. And like when you're young, when you start to understand how currencies, economic, and things works, you will understand the value of gold basically.
yeah.
So yeah, like it's a it's a fortunate thing for India to have that thing in the roots itself basically.
Yeah, and the reason I'm just thinking out loud, you guys are so lucky because you actually get to learn this at a very early age,
Yeah, yeah,
that gold is actually better than money.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, so cool. Um, oh, I get so excited when we talk about this because, and when we talk about the crypto community in India, how is it? So I know we have a lot of very good developers in Solidity, smart contract programmers, and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
And I think the most famous project that has come out of India so far is probably Matic or Polygon Matic.
yeah, yeah,
The whole crew down there is from India, about 70%, I believe.
yeah, yeah.
So how big is the crypto community in India? India is a very large company. How many inhabitants do you guys have? You have like millions, right?
Yeah, 140 million. Exactly. So basically, if you take the dimension of India, you wouldn't say that the crypto space is like so much flourished yet. We have got people investing in crypto and stuff, but the thing is, do they really understand crypto or not? That is a question mark.
Mm,
Maybe exchanges make it so easy for you to trade in crypto and stuff that you see it as an asset class rather than a currency. So like you know it's not very easy to understand how crypto and Web3 works unless you are like really interested in it and go deep in it.
mhm,
So yeah, we have got people investing in crypto and stuff, but I would say 20 to 30% of them really understand what crypto and NFTs and stuff is. And comparing to the whole population of India, crypto and NFTs yet to flourish to a high level. Like it needs a really mass adoption to actually say that okay, India has a lot of crypto and NFT users. But yeah,
mm.
as far as like talent and stuff is concerned, India has like got it's fascinating to see actually. I met 15 to 16-year-old developers, and like they are besides their school, they are doing like this, like they are working on a project, and the project is actually doing good.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
ridiculous. I was like, here in Norway, you can have like this senior developer, and you can throw like $100,000 after him, and he won't bother to learn Solidity. But in India, we
yeah,
get there are so many, and I must say, when it comes to from my perspective,
mhm,
there are two countries in the world that are probably at its best when it comes to programming, especially Solidity. That is
mhm,
India and it's China. I don't know why, but they
yeah,
are. We have, of course, good developers otherwise also. But if you think about the community and how large it is and how many good projects that comes out from India, is
yeah.
amazing, amazing.
Yeah, and
Um,
the talent and the innovation that is coming out of India in the Web3 space, basically, it's like it's incredible. I mean, it's good to see like people around you are like creating stuff, and like there are constant Web3 meetups happening around various cities and stuff. Because like that's good to see. Like overall environment, when you see, it's really good, and like we need more people to come in. We need more people to join in, and like this is the start actually.
Mm.
So yeah.
I think either China or India is probably going to be the country with the highest level of knowledge when it comes to Solidity programming. And you guys learned so goddamn fast. Like you told me that you have a 16 years old kid, handling a huge 10 million TVL liquidity pool or some project with the total value locked up DeFi contract or something, and he is almost not allowed to drive a motorbike.
Exactly. I mean, it's so insane. When like if you go to any Web3 meetup, like there's this funny thing. The
Mm.
volunteers there,
Yeah.
they will be younger to you basically, and it's not really younger like in the sense like they're kids. They're like just kids, and on screen when like online when you see them like they have their NFT PFP, and you don't even recognize.
Yeah.
Okay, these people are actually so young.
They
So I
said
mean,
they are going to make it for sure. Holy shit.
yeah,
So,
they kind of give you FOMO actually.
that gives you full more. Yeah, that's cool. That's a very good way. I never talked about someone in India, or I've been talking a little bit about in Asia regarding art, creative art, and NFTs. So I know that India has a lot of cultures regarding art and history and ancient history, and I
Yes.
know that is very valuable for the Indian people. But how do they look on these JPEGs on the internet?
Yeah. Again,
NFTs.
so exactly. There are like two classes of people. The one who understand things and the one who like this is completely new to them. So NFTs like unless and until you know what NFTs is, know what the actual utility is, you will only say that okay. I mean, why would I pay so much for a JPEG, basically?
Mm,
So yeah, the people who understand NFTs and stuff, they understand the value of art also, understand the value of on-chain generative art, which is a really good thing.
mm.
So yeah, there are people who have been into NFT space like around from 2017, like right from the start. I actually I came across recently. I came across a person who held crypto punk number zero, and he just transferred someone to the free to for free during that time.
Are you shit kidding me?
Yeah, exactly. Like I
Oh,
mean,
god damn it. That's some
and
giveaway.
exactly, and that guy is like actually 21 now, just 21.
Oh my
So
god. That's so
yeah,
sick. That's so sick. So basically what you're telling me that the crypto and NFT space, it flourishes, is most for the young people in India,
yeah.
and there is just by word by mouth, ear by mouth, people talking and explaining to each other. And and do you have like good YouTube channels that because not everybody learn, is everybody good at English in India, or is it so some people can follow on YouTube, or do you have
Yeah.
native Indian speaking?
Yeah, we have both. We have like English speaking YouTube channels also, and also people in their native language. Like when you come to India, there are a lot of languages. India is a country of multiple languages actually.
How many languages
So
do you have, like, make a guess, like?
I mean, I don't even know
You can't
exactly.
even
Like
guess.
I mean, yeah, I mean there are like hundreds and like
Hundreds, are you kidding me? Hundreds of
yeah,
languages.
yeah. I mean
Wow.
the country is so vast and the culture is so diversified. Like you will find people like speaking multiple languages actually. So yeah, like there are content creators who focus on a specific their own native language.
Hmm?
There are people who create content in English, in Hindi and stuff. So yeah, like there are people in the content creation side. coming up and educating people on cryptocurrencies, on NFTs and stuff. Yeah, so like we have got both settled. Like we have people who can also
Explain.
create content. Yeah, explain in
Uh,
native language and also in English. Yeah.
and that's so cool, and it's so important. I can like back in the days when I started with crypto, like nobody knew a shit, and you have to just experiment and fail. I used to tell my friends, like, you guys are so goddamn lucky that you can actually just today go into sign up some exchange is relatively safe. And if you bother to try to figure out what the hell you are doing, you can actually go YouTube, and there's actually some guy there, pretty reliable, and he can explain to you even in native Norwegian or English. Or that's
Yeah.
so cool. Back in the days, there were nothing. There were like, okay, test it out, see what happened. Like, zoop, okay, there you lost like 500 bitcoins. Okay, I
Yeah.
figured out it didn't work. And by the way, regarding the CryptoPunk, you broke one moderator's heart here. I think she's on the bathroom throwing up now because that's so sick, giving away a CryptoPunk.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm sorry, Bea. I'm sorry, Bea. And then we have Exer Media, Pratham. Hey, you got fans here already. How that happen, huh?
Don't know.
Anyway, that's cool. So there is people learning about crypto in India. That's good. And you had a very nice friend that taught you and put you on track, and you got a giveaway, adoption. So how did you stumble over Nibbl NFT?
Yeah. So as I said, like when I started off in the Web3 space, we were like actually we are three group of friends. So we started off together, and from there on, like we were sharing content with each other, helping each other learn the same thing in Web3, so that okay, everyone is like well equipped with what each other is learning and growing equivalently. So yeah, like there was my friend who was already working at Nibbl. He joined around January or February, and then like when Nibbl was trying to grow their team and stuff, the he actually reached out to me and said like we need a person to join our team, because like we are now at the scaling stage. So would you be interested in joining? Like I said okay, yeah. I mean the thing looks pretty cool to me, and you can like connect me to the founder, and I'll talk to the founder. So then I talked to the founder Navora, and he actually the first thing he did was introduce me to the platform, and I was just fascinated. I mean uh, the innovation that he has done on the platform
Mm.
to actually curb all the existing problems the fractionalization space suffers, like the problem of being illiquid and stuff. Like that was so fascinating to me, because like my first instance was like, wow, this is like he has built something really good. He has applied good logic in it, and he has like made sure that okay, whatever the problems are in fractionalization space, we will innovate on it, and we will make a better version of fractionalized platform and stuff. So yeah, from there on I joined the Nibbl team, and from there like we are working together at Nibbl.
Okay, so basically you just got dragged in by a very smart guy. That's basically the short.
Yeah, yeah.
So there are even though in Norway, and even though I do live stream every goddamn day, almost this. By the way, folks, sorry for yesterday. It was an incident that needed my attention because I skipped out, Pratham, yesterday. I was supposed to do it, but anyway. Um, there are new people coming in here all the time. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button, and of course, thank you so much to Dim Sung for doing the super chat for 20 Norwegian kroner. I don't know if someone can calculate how much that in rupees, but I will figure out later on. And Can you explain, because there are a lot of new people here, so can you explain what fractionalized NFTs is,
Yeah,
and
sure.
why do we need it at all? We
Exactly.
Mm,
Yeah. So basically, when you look at the NFT space, right, we have got some NFTs that have created insane value for their owners. Like you have the Bored Ape Yacht Club and you have the CryptoPunks, Doodles, etc. So these NFTs, like now they are at a mark where it's not easy for someone who is just entering into NFT space to go and get that particular NFT unless and until like you have loads of cash with you.
you have really deep pocket, the shitload.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So so if I am a person who is just getting into NFTs and stuff, and like let's say I have only $100 to invest, so first of all, like researching on a project and then investing in it and hoping it to become a successful one, it creates a lot of friction rather than what I can do is
Absolutely.
basically I have $100 with me,
Mm,
and to get exposure to NFTs, to understand what NFTs is and stuff, I can just like go to the top tier community. If someone has like just fractionized a Bored Ape, I
mm,
can be a part of Bored Ape community at minimal amount that I can spend. So you are spending around even lesser than $100, and you're being a part of an elite group that is the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And from like when you're a part of NFT itself, when you're a part of Bored Ape itself, since it's it's widely spoken around the NFT space that NFT is all about
mm,
community.
mm,
So it's not just about community from the project side, but it's also about the community on a solo a personal investor level, right? You actually, if you own a Moonbird,
mm,
now you're getting access to the top tier people in NFT space. You have you can talk to Kevin Rose, you can talk to people who hold Moonbirds, and Moonbird holders are like big people, big influencers and stuff. So like now you can literally talk to them, literally get your things get easy basically. So you are a part of such a big community at low value. And if you're a fan of like art and stuff, you if you want it as a PFP by owning it, you can also do that using fractions. So yeah, the major thing about fractionalized NFTs is like basically you can be a part of such a elite group, such a big community, by paying some small amount and owning fractions of it. And
mm,
how fractionalization works is basically you take an NFT. So NFT token is a ERC 721 standard, non-fungible one. So what happens is you take it, you log it into a smart contract, and then ERC 20 tokens are minted out of it that represent ownership in ERC 721. That is the original NFT basically.
mm,
So that is how the fractionalization process works. And yeah, this is the thing.
mm. I'm just looking at the so the ether price in India
Mhm.
in rupees is 131,000. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
And how much do average Indian earn a month? How much they earn?
Average India earns, I would say, a lot less than actually the EAT price, because like you need to consider the dimension of the population again. Like
Yeah.
the large part of India is still the at the middle class or lower middle class level, and I would say an average Indian would earn around 20 to 30,000, or maybe 30 to 40,000 rupees a month.
Uh, so
Yeah,
so so fractionalization of an NFT is
Mhm.
actually a huge needed thing in India, because otherwise
Exactly.
you're just locked out. I mean, just minting one NFT costs more than a month average salary. So
Exactly. Exactly.
you need share the cost, and you can do it with a lot of people, and India has a lot of people, so
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
So when you like look at this thing, it's not just about just India. Like if you take the whole world,
mm,
a large part of the world population, they are living from paycheck to paycheck, on monthly basis. So it's
true.
not very fancy for us, for a normal person to go and mint NFT and expect it to rise, because like he or she may even lose money instantly.
Mm,
So there, when you need mass adoption of NFTs, fractionalization will have a significant role to play, because accessibility is a thing. If you are not, if you don't have accessibility to NFTs, then like I mean, you cannot expect mass adoption. Like then it's just the elite class playing with each other,
It's
transferring
only the
ETH.
elite playing with each other. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good word. Very nice. Uh, this is so cool. I know there are a lot of speaking people. Maybe we have some people from India here. We have people from the Soid community. And it's so important to like try to understand like the huge ways differences and why fractionalization is actually needed in this world because let's say our we Norwegian, for example, uh is it okay if we mint something and it rugs
Yeah.
and okay we lose 800 Norwegian kroner,
Mhm.
that is just like losing uh, a taxi ride home from town, from the
Yeah.
party. Yeah, you have to understand. But if you are from Argentina or
Yeah.
India or Pakistan, if you get rugged,
Mhm.
holy shit! It's
Yeah.
like it's devastating for their economy. So that is why it's so important to have fundamental good projects that you
Yeah.
can fractionalize and
Exactly.
you can not only make it possible for rich guys, you actually open the doors for the average Joe, in the world. And most people don't, at least in the Western world, they don't think about it for a second. They haven't seen, they haven't traveled, so they have no situation awareness around the world. So many Norwegian, they think, fractionalization, that's not interesting, but it's actually very important,
Yeah.
especially when it
Exactly.
comes to adoption
Mhm.
for NFT space.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, on an average, around the world, people who only have good amount of disposable income with them, they can afford to invest in NFTs, because even if you have a less amount of disposable income with yourself, your investment will go into trusted platforms like maybe stocks or mutual funds and stuff.
mm.
But like high risk, high return investments like NFTs, that won't be possible unless and until you have a large amount of disposable income with you, and you can afford losing that basically.
Mm. I will just share something with the chat. So if you guys are interested in following up about what's going on, and you want to read more and get update, how often do you send out newsletter? It's like once a month or every
No,
three
it's
months.
it's weekly. It's weekly. It comes out every Friday.
Cool. So I put at Nibbl.substack.com. You can subscribe there, put the email in, and the guys over at Nibbl will get you a heads up on what's going on in the space.
Yeah.
Um, so
Also for the yeah, sorry to interrupt you. For the
I'm
newsletter,
just mumbling as
yeah.
usual.
So for the newsletter, like if you're someone who is like just starting out in this space and stuff, actually reading our newsletter would be very very helpful for you, because we every week we add the ad drops and giveaways or
Oh, you
bounties
have
from
air.
this public.
Oh,
No, like we collect the data
Yeah.
from the Web3 space, and
Yeah.
then we put it in our newsletter. So like you can like get instant access to which airdrop is happening, and how do I participate and stuff. So that will be pretty helpful for you if you're just like starting out in the space and want to uh, like if you're a fan of being a participant in contest and stuff. We also
Mhm.
have we also put in details about the various contests, various bounties happening. So yeah.
Okay, so then we can add on. So if you are fond of information regarding NFT, fractionalized NFTs and nibbles, giveaways, and what's going on, then you should
Yeah,
subscribe to this newsletter. And it's absolutely for free, right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's nice, nice. Okay, we put it out in the chat. So guys, take notes, take notes. And then you have also have your Twitter account. There's a lot of things going on. Is it you that handles all the traffic there, or is there many people?
No, we are a team of 10 people actually, and there's a person who handles social media. Like we have segregated work, but yeah, like when you have a small team, like you handle things here and there. It's not like your job is like not well defined. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, like we're in the initial stages of a startup, you're like just trying to grow it, so you do all the work out there.
Everybody have to contribute a little bit here and a little bit there, all the way. I see you guys have now almost 3,000 followers. Guys, I give the guys some support over in India and follow and tell your friends about fractionalization of NFTs, because uh, I think that's definitely going to be a thing. Along with there are platforms now also that where you can borrow and lend out your NFTs, and you
Yeah,
can also now fractionalize and all those things. They basically solve a huge problem, and that is liquidity
yeah,
in the NFT space.
yeah, yeah,
It's the same with art. It's the same with copyright music, and is everything that is unique and don't have the same liquidity because it's non-fundable. So original is not supposed to be shut
exactly.
up, but and when it's as one token, there's a very little liquidity for that token, and from what I understand, Nibbl has done something cool regarding how to solve the liquidity.
Yeah,
Can you talk a little bit about that and try to explain? Like
yeah, yeah.
I was 5 years old, please.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, one thing like you cannot borrow and lend on our platform yet. Maybe we can introduce that in future. And about the liquidity problem. So basically, when you look at the traditional fractionalization protocols, what happens
Mm,
is when you're fractionalizing an NFT, you have a max supply of tokens that will be minted out of your NFT. So basically, if you have like around 1,000 tokens with you,
mm,
that will ever be minted for this particular fractionalized NFT, then if there's not enough demand for your fractionalized NFT, then it just gets locked in. So you can't sell it nor you can buy it. How we have solved this problem is basically there is we work on something called as continuous token mechanism. We have a bonding curve with us basically on our platform. So what happens is when you're fractionalizing your NFT, the owner, the one who has fractionalized the NFT, he puts in some amount of initial liquidity and that goes into a liquidity pool. So it's a single-sided liquidity pool basically. So what happens is like any new person, if he or she wants to buy fractions of that particular NFT, they don't buy it from someone. They are essentially minting it from the bonding curve. So what happens is they mint NFT like tokens from the bonding curve and they put in the ETH in the liquidity pool. So with that, the supply of goes up, the valuation and everything like basically valuation liquidity goes up. And when you want to sell your tokens, you don't need to sell it to anyone. You just burn your tokens and you will get the your ETH back from the liquidity pool. So Yeah, like there's no supply, there's no max supply of tokens on our platform. Any number of tokens can be minted out of it, and yeah, like you can sell it or buy it super instantly. You don't need to rely on anyone for buying or selling, basically.
Nice. So instead of minting tokens, um, and the owners that have it provide liquidity in automatic manner, you actually just use a mint and burn function.
Exactly. So you
It's
need to,
algorithmic.
exactly. You use a bonding curve that is like, this is called a continuous token mechanism. So basically, if you're fractionalizing a board ape and your valuation, the initial valuation is at 100 ETH, you need to put in, minimum 5% of your valuation as liquidity. So
Mm.
you'll be, giving 5 to the system for the whole system to, work efficiently.
Yeah, and then you then you avoid what everybody in the DeFi space hate, and that is impairment loss. You
Yeah,
actually avoid it.
exactly.
That's your enemy number one. When you have one token going up in value and one going down, and
Yeah.
shit, I'm just stuck with 50%, and whatever I can withdraw is less in value.
Exactly. So
And
like you don't have that's why I said, like, we have a single sided liquidity pool, not a double sided one. So
mm,
it's in the liquidity pool, it's just ETH. Whenever you are minting tokens, it's getting minted out of smart contract, and when you're selling it, it's just getting burnt. So you don't need to
yeah,
worry about the
so
impairment.
that is the key difference from
Yeah.
what I've seen before. They use
Yeah.
a mint bird function, and for those that are not familiar, do you remember like when you create a smart contract, you mint a certain amount of tokens. And basically what they do, that they take this NFT, they put it into the smart contract. The smart contract is now the owner of this. And then it chops it up in whatever amount of pieces. And the old style was that you were giving a fixed supply of
Yeah.
tokens. But what you guys are doing, you are using the burn function instead
Yeah.
of having to put the token back to the automatic automatic market making protocol. That in this way you leverage and avoid having the impairment loss, because you will always be in front of the curve, all the way.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. So that is the innovation, and that's as I started with. Those Indians are goddamn smart in Solidity programming.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone in our tech team is an Indian, actually.
Yeah. So who is the bright guy here? Who came up with this smart idea?
It's Arnav, the
Nibbl.
founder of Nibbl. Yeah. So he, like, Arnav is has been in the space for around 5 to 6 years. He
Uh-huh.
has worked for Zilliqa, Bioeconomy, uh,
Oh,
and yeah, like, so he came up with the idea of fractionalization protocol and stuff. I'll maybe I can share his Twitter on.
uh-huh. He has uh, his CV sounds heavy. If you don't get a job in those companies by accident, but
Like, he was actually one of the first employees of these companies.
one of the first.
Yeah,
God
yeah,
damn. Ay. Okay. That's nice. Like that's nice. So every project has some sort of a roadmap, idea, vision. So can you tell me a little bit about, let's say, the uh, past of Nibbl,
yeah.
where you imagine Nibbl will be in the future,
Mhm.
and where are you guys today?
Exactly. So when I joined Nibbl, like just after around 10 days of me joining, we launched our beta on the
Mm.
testnet.
Because the
And
project is on beta. It's in beta mode now, right?
yeah. So what like just after, like, we launched, we were doing campaigns around testing our beta and stuff. We got a lot of people testing our platform, and we got a lot of valuable feedback from them. So like after getting in some inputs and feedbacks from them, we made some tweaks in the product. We added some more features, and make the product more better. And like we had a lot of contests running around our beta. So we brought in a buyout contest where people would go to our platform and uh, you know work around rejecting
Mm-hmm.
a buyout. And then we had a a fractionalization contest. So like any NFT that you have on your testnet, you can just like go in there and fractionalize it, and submit your link to the NFT and stuff. So we ran a lot of these kind of contests where we were actually educating people on about our platform and NFT fractionalization as a whole, because like there were a lot of people who didn't even have exposure to fractionalization before. So via these contests and stuff, we actually educated a lot of people on the fractionalization thing. And they were very happy with the platform, how it worked and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, like whatever feedbacks we got from them, we made some changes to our platform. And then we got audited by Gnosis and Coderina. Our smart contracts were audited by them. And just now, recently, we bought a doodle because like we are very very near to our mainnet launch.
Yeah.
So like we are trying to make it actually big. And yeah, the latest, like the pin tweet on our platform would be the purchase of Doodle. And we are planning to do a drop also. So all the viewers, like if you're hearing, this is a good chance to get into our community and stuff.
Yeah.
You can just like go to our Twitter, and the pin. If you like check out the pin tweet, you'll get all the information about what we are planning to do. So
Mm.
yeah, like we are very close to our mainnet launch. And post our mainnet launch, our the thing would be like we will the NFT that we are fractionalizing, we'll try to create more utilities for the holders and stuff. And I'm sorry, you know also we will the whole goal would be to streamline the fractionalization process
Yeah.
and bring in the next mass adoption of NFTs. The one which we had uh, it was around September October 2021, the real mass adoption of NFTs. And the next cycle of mass adoption of NFTs will have fractionalization playing a significant role, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Me
we
too. Me too.
our main goal would be to bring in more people, more new people into the NFT space via the fractionalization route. So yeah, like that would be our kind of long term goal to
Mm.
give more people to this space, and make it a huge space, basically NFT. So yeah, like that is our
Well, fun. This question that pops to mind. So here in Norway, we have a Norwegian exchange that is called Firi, and I don't know why, but the Doodle NFT project have, from what I know, a lot of community coming from Norway. And I know one of the CEOs or founder of the Norway's biggest exchange. He has one. What is the connection between Doodle and Nibbl NFT? Is there any? Why did you? Why don't you? You could take a board ape. You could take cool cat. You could take
yeah.
What do you
So
know?
this
Why you guys choosing the Doodle?
I won't say like there is any particular reason for choosing doodles. We had two three projects in our mind, and what to fractionalize and what not to fractionalize. But then like doodles seem to be the best option out of all, because it also looks good as a PFP. First thing. Second thing is like Doodles community has like recently they have done a lot of things to for their holders. They're also bringing in Doodles 2.0, which like everyone is like very excited about it. And yeah, like Doodles overall as a community is very good. They have been in this space for long. They have like they hold the blue chip status. So yeah, like Doodles seem to be the best best option out of it. So
Mm.
yeah, like we just Fractionalize. Like there's no particular reason for choosing Doodles as such.
That's cool. Cool. So so present now. Soon a mainnet launch. You are running on a test net now. And how's the test going? How is the how's the testing going?
Yeah,
Had there been this is technology and hiccups? Had there been there must be have been some hiccups, or had there been any troubles at the
yeah.
on the journey?
Yeah, that tests are actually over. Now we are not testing the platform anymore. We have we had 2 to 3 months of rigorous testing of platforms
Mm,
by multiple users,
mm.
and yeah, in the way, like we had some some glitches and stuff, like, but our tech team has, like, they are also really strong. They
They're from
understand the
India.
platform. So yeah, yeah. So they are like, they have worked for the, actually one of our tech team persons are also an ex Bioeconomy employee.
Ah,
Yeah. So yeah, like they understand the platform very well, and it didn't take much time for them to solve the glitch and stuff. And after the whole testing was done, we actually made a we had a bug bounty on Code Arena. So
oh,
Code
they had
Arena
a
is
bug bounty as well.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, that's very
So
good.
we got very minor bugs, and that was like solved very instantly. And we
Mm.
didn't get encounter any major bug on the platform. So that was a good thing for us. And we also got audited by Nosis's auditors. So yeah, like for us, like ensuring security of the users, like that should be the main goal, because people are trusting our platform for investing in fractions of NFTs. And like, so like that has been the topmost priority of our founder and the tech
Mm.
team, to ensure security. So like we got audited twice and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. I did I ask you? Do you guys have had an audit on your smart contract yet, or is it coming, or where
yeah,
they review the code?
yeah. We got audited by
Oh, you
Gnosis.
got. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad, my bad, bad. I was just like trying to think. So there is a fascinating thing because it's a sort of algorithmic, and one of the biggest, I would say, biggest issue, at least that the mainstream people in the crypto know about, is like the exploit of bridges. Where you have
Yeah,
like a similar functionality where you're minting and burning, and the one side is not aware of the situation on the other side of the bridge, and then you
yeah,
get logic falls. But you guys don't have any bridge on it. You're not putting it aside shade or anything. So even though you use the same functionality, it's at least pretty safe. And a good thing is that regarding minting and burning, the developer scene has a good track record, and there are some
yeah.
code available out there that has been tested out before. So
Exactly, exactly.
that's very nice. And by the way, folks in the chat, thank you for hammering the like button. That's very much appreciated. And if anyone has some question now for the Nibbl NFT gang, shout it out, and perhaps Pratham will give it the best shot at answering it. So, but since I have this microphone here, I will go first. How big is your community now? If you, it's just getting started. It's just getting started. How big is your community now? If
Yeah.
you're,
On Discord, we have around 900 to 1,000 people
Mhm.
in our community, and on Twitter, like as you mentioned, we have like we are close to 3,000 followers on Twitter.
Mm, mm, mm. So it's not like ditch in the startup group that it's actually is started. Do you guys keep some traction on how fast you guys are growing, or the pace with it that you would like to elaborate on or talk about?
Yeah.
How
The thing is, like, before we launched our beta, like, there was nothing to do at all on our platform. So yeah, we had, pretty, like, very decent amount of people in our community. The Since we launched our beta and testnet, since we had like more and more people joining our community every single day to test out the platform, to participate in the contest, we have like been growing pretty well from there on, and we expect to grow more once we do the mainnet launch, and like, more and more people, when they use the platform, they'll definitely try and join our community. That's what we
cool,
believe.
cool. Finally, Bea, she's awake. Thank you, Bea. She has a question for you guys. So she's asking, are you going to only use ETH on this platform, or do you have plans later on to expand to different blockchain?
For as of now, we have ETH and Polygon.
You have two.
That is what we are planning, because Polygon is like significantly, it saves you very significant amount of gas and stuff. So we decided to keep it on Polygon also.
Mm.
So like, as of now, we have these two things, like ETH and Polygon, and in future maybe we can go multi-chain and stuff. Like, that is not something I'm promising right now. We might go multi-chain, but as of now, yeah, it's ETH and Polygon.
It's a good idea. It might happen. Right, Heid?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It might happen.
Well, I know we have Dim Sung from Gjøvik here. He's a very big fan of Matic Polygon for sure.
Nice.
So whatever you
Actually,
guys,
Polygon.
whatever
Yeah,
you
no,
guys bring on, whatever you guys bring onto the Polygon network, he will be very happy.
great, great. Actually, you can actually bridge an NFT from ETH to Polygon, then fractionalize maybe.
Mm, 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 mm. Anyway, oh my god, the time flies so fast. We've been here on 1 hour already. So chat, speed up if you have a question. I will bring one more question from the chat if you guys haven't fallen asleep. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. It's actually Prathams who's supposed to fall asleep. It's the middle of the night. It's 1 o'clock now.
1:30 actually.
1:30. Oh yeah, because you got the half hours. Yeah, that's true, true, true. Well, anyway, Pratham, I'll just give the chat here a little moment to ask some questions. So basically, you guys are available on Twitter. You can see it. Let's see down there under Pratham name. You can go in there, follow. We also can subscribe to their newsletter. Much good stuff going on over there. I have airdrops and stuff like that. And Bea, she fires a new one. By the way, I don't understand if I understand my own question. Okay, but then it's a good question, Bea. So, Pratham, you mentioned Bored Ape Yacht Club a little bit. And do you have any thoughts around fractionalization of NFTs and games? So Bored Ape Yacht Club, they have a game. There are other NFTs that will you will have some guilds, or it's not only profile pictures,
Exactly. Like, I feel there will be a significant improvement in the gaming side of NFTs via fractionalization also. Like, I'm not pretty sure. Like, I'm not been into gaming and stuff, and I didn't have much exposure to gaming NFTs as such. But if you see it through the fractionalization lens, I believe that gaming through via fractionalization can also play a big part, because like you have game, and in order to, if you want a significant amount of a particular character in your game, what you can do is like you can just create an NFT, create fractions of it, distribute it among the gamers who need the character, and then like they can play around with it. I'm not very sure about the technicalities of it, because like I am not a tech person actually. So I don't understand how the technicalities part work. But like my personal belief is that fractionalization can play a part in gamings and stuff. We just like need to explore more areas around gaming and fractionalization.
True, true, true. So there you go, Bea. I understood the question that you asked that you didn't understand. That's a good one. No, just kidding. It's a good question. So I believe also NFTs and fractionalization of NFTs in the gaming space will be actually huge. Uh, uh, so blockchain and this technology is just evolving, and and I don't know if we have this in India, but we have something called timeshare. So like it's like here in Norway, we're Norwegian. We go like to go to Spain, and we want to have a house in Spain, and most people won't spend a lot of money buying a house in Spain,
Yeah.
because we only have 4 weeks of vacation.
Yeah.
And so basically what you end up with is uh, a group of people like fractionalization getting together, and they buy a house and they do time sharing. Okay, you can use the house Monday to Friday this week, and then the next week there will come a new family and spend the house. And I think the same will happen for NFTs in the gaming industry, because if you achieve some very special skill in the game, even though you fractionalize it, and everybody has a piece of it, not everybody can use it at the same time. So a profile picture, sure, no problem. You can put it on Twitter, and you can actually show it in the world. Yeah, I got a piece of this shit, But in gaming, not everybody can use it at the same time. So then you have to, in a fashionable manner, have time slots. So if you want to use this property in the game, okay, you buy 100 piece of, or maybe one piece out of 365, and then you can have it one day in a year,
Right,
for
right.
example. I think that will be uh, let's say the evolution of fractionalization.
Yeah.
So you will have not only Bored Ape Yacht Club or doodles and stuff. I think that in the future you will have um,
Exactly. I mean, the space, space is yet to witness a lot of innovations, right?
it's moving
I
so
mean,
rapidly, goddamn fast. So you Indians
exactly.
are working day and night, No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, like how old is the NFT space? Like it's just been 5 to 6 years.
Hmm.
So, like if you see to the longer and brighter side of it, there is a lot of innovation yet to happen that we don't even know of.
Yeah.
And fractionalization, yeah, like I believe fractionalization is one among them for sure. So yeah, like I mean, we are yet to witness a lot of innovations in this space.
Absolutely. Bea says Airbnb for NFTs. Yeah, that's basically where we're going. Anyway, Pratham, I'm not going to keep you up all night. I'm sorry that I have to keep you
Yeah,
up so late.
it
And
was fun.
I'm much on behalf of the Norwegian crypto enthusiast community. I thank you so much for taking the time to drop by this live stream.
Yep.
And sharing the project that you are burning for, Nibbl NFTs. And I must say for myself also, from my point of view, they have a good tech team with them. They have the marketing machinery going on here full, and they will deliver for sure. And the way that they are fractionalizing the NFTs is actually, I would think it will, when it get adopted, it's going to be a ball changer for sure. And lucky as you guys are, you are here on Krypto Labs and you get to learn the information first. So thank you so much, Pratham, for joining in. I will play an outro for all you other guys out there. Thank you to Bea and Eva, our lovely moderators. Thank you for Esha and Jodar and Vidar, all you guys with the membership of this channel. By the way, if you think you missed out on something, you can actually be a member as well if you like. Just follow the link at the link tree here. And Bea, no, I did not say Eva. I said Bea. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow is a new day in crypto. It never sleeps, and I will keep you updated what's going on and what I have in mind for tomorrow. So see you around tomorrow. Thank you so much for attending, and here comes the outro for you guys.